the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Mystery. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this platform. I am known as the mighty Angel Snuffing Up 7. I am also your soul brother, number 1. Welcome to another day that we have been blessed to see. I guess it's a blessing. I don't know.
Speed warning.
You living? Hey, what's up there, Zia? When you catching hell, is it a blessing? If you are in an abusive relationship, and the only thing that you have to look for in the next day is getting your ass whooped more, are you blessed when you wake up in prison? Are you blessed to see another day when you are facing the firing squad? Are you blessed to see another day when you are part of the 30 million in America that found yourself unemployed? Now you struggle with bills and personal relationships and all kinds of stuff. Are we blessed to see another day? Now, I want to make something perfectly clear. I do not expect life to be perfect. You are not alive, and you're supposed to live some type of lifestyle that has no problems, no dangers, no sickness, no disease, no wars. That's not realistic. However, because of the selfish, materialistic, greedy, this mindset that the human being have, a lot of our problems is worse because you're living around other human beings that hoard resources. This is mine. This is my goal. This is my money. This is my movie theater. This is my military. It's about I. It's about my, belong to me, or our group. We Americans. We French. We Africans. We Chinese. All about our group. All about I and my and our group. I could care less about the rest of the world. You can die, struggle, starve to death. Who really give a damn? It's about me, mine. The most intelligent species on the planet, I am told. And we are the most selfish, the greediest, the most destructive. We take and never give back. You take from the earth and you give the earth nothing. And if you do, it's fake. Like this fake fertilizer they put in the ground. The earth gives you lettuce and tomatoes and the things that you need And in return, you give the earth poison fertilizer. And then the poison fertilizer, when the soil is flooded, the water carries the poison fertilizer into the rivers and the streams and the lakes that you drink your water out of, poisoning the fish, poisoning the birds. This is a wonderful way of life. And we're blessed to see it every day. Ain't you happy to be here? ain't you happy to be here? And you wonder why everybody is full of cancer. You can be a vegetarian. You can practice any kind of diet that you want to. This is not going to stop you from getting cancer. Because your water is poisoned, your air is poisoned, and the very soil is poisoned, and the very mindset of the people that you live around is poison. You're not going to escape poison. I don't care how much you fast. I don't care what you do. You're not going to escape. You're not going to escape being poisoned. So, it's no shock to me. This thing called black unity does not exist. It's no shock to me that this thing called black unity is not realistic anymore because we have been poisoned. You have no real love. You have no real compassion. How are you going to unify a people when you don't love them? Not really. You don't love them. You have no compassion for them. It's all about I. It's all about my and what you want. It's not about we and what is in the best interest of the we. What is in the best interest of the whole. So you cannot have black unity when there is no love, no compassion, no respect for other people because we have been poisoned. Poisoned physically and mentally. Now, many of those who claim they love black people, I die for my people, I love my people, I do this for my people. One of the things they will agree upon is our people are lost, deaf, dumb, and blind. They will agree that the people are mentally dead. Not physically dead, but mentally dead. Physically dead people don't give you any kind of resistance. Mentally dead people will give you resistance because they are lost, they are deaf, and they are blind. I thought you knew this. If you are dead, you don't expect the dead to move. Dead people don't move. It takes the living to move the dead unless you're dead yourself. How many of you have actually watched how your deceased is being treated at the funeral home? You just lost your father, your mother, your brother, your cousin, your wife, your husband, a child. How many of us actually watch what goes on at the funeral home? When a body dies, the physical body stiffens up. It's hard to move. It goes through a process of what we call rigor mortis. So the most difficult resistance that a physically dead body is going to give the people at the funeral home is rigor mortis. Now, I watched two of my loved ones, how they was treated at the funeral home. One was being cremated, the other one a funeral. It made no difference. Now, my loved ones are physically dead. They're gone. No signs of life. Death certificate. Autopsy. No blood in their body. They're gone. If you watch the people at the funeral home, you will see them treat this person or the remains of this person with compassion and kindness. They will treat this body that no longer has physical life. They treat the body with compassion and kindness. Now, why can't you do that with the mentally dead? This is why you cannot expect unity, black unity, when you have no love, no compassion for the mentally dead. You get angry because they resist you. They are supposed to resist you, like rigor mortis. How do we treat our people? Talking about black unity. You call them Uncle Tom and sellout, and Sambo and bed wenches, and every nasty name that you can think. That's not how you make people well. You don't understand the dead. When something is dead, you expect a foul odor. So when your people resist you, when they act nasty towards you and foul towards you, remember they are physically, they are mentally dead. They stink. But how do they treat you at the funeral home? And that body is decomposing. That body stinks. They use a little perfume and they still work with it and show that your loved one kindness and compassion to the time that body goes into the cremator or into the earth. You cannot expect black unity when you treat our people nasty and vulgar and profane. They are used to being treated that way. The Peckerwood calls them monkey and gorilla and sambo and bed wenches and niggas, and you turn around and talk about I'm seeking black unity, and you turn around and call them gorillas and monkeys and bed wenches and sambos and thugs and thugettes and ratchets and hoods. You even worse than the slave master. You worse than the Peckerwood. I would not unify never with your happy ass. They are doing fine where they're at. When you are trying to rehabilitate a person going through drug addiction, some type of sickness, you treat them with love, you treat them with kindness and compassion. They're dead. They're sick. What do you expect? If you are a nurse working with the sick and a person regurgitate, they puke on you, you cannot get angry. They are not in their right state of mind. They are sick. You just have to say, wow, you got me. The person is foul, the person is sick. You work with them until they get well. You work with the drug addict. You don't heal a drug addict by slapping them around and making mockery. This is what many of us do. Oh, you don't want black unity? You don't think you're African? You don't think you're Aboriginal? What do? We slap people around. We bully them. You make mockery of them. Then your fake, hypocrite, happy ass turn around and talk about, do you want unity with me? Negro, you just called me a Sambo. You just made mockery that I'm a crack fiend. You just made mockery because you got $1 million in your bank account and I only got 30 cents. What kind of black unity are you seeking? Now, there's a difference between black unity or soul unity and trying to convert people to your cult, to your individual organization. That's not unity. When you talk about unity and you talk about black folks, soul brothers and sisters, you are talking about 40 million plus different personalities, different kinds of beliefs that you have to be able to bring together under one umbrella so that you can move as one unit. And clearly, y'all don't know what unity is. If you ever watch the South Korean army or the old soldiers of Nazi Germany, or if you ever saw the mighty fruit of Islam, of the Nation of Islam, you see them march. You see them move in unity as one. That's unity. Everybody doing the same thing. I will repeat this. Unity is everybody doing the same thing. Unity is not, well, brother, if you support me, I will support you. See, I'm going to do this, and you can do that. That's not unity. You might call that brotherhood, sisterhood. You don't bother me, I don't bother you. That's not unity. Unity is we do the same thing as one. There is no power when you do your thing, I do my thing. When the Peckerwood decided we are going to make slavery legal, they did it as not agreed from the very beginning. There were people who was against slavery from the very beginning. But they supported as one their leadership. And America, whether we like it or not, that decision caused America to become a world power. Even to this day, America is a world power because of their unity. The United States, again, united. These states are united. When you decide to come against the United States, you got to deal with all 52 of these states. And the leadership or the head is the federal government. They are united, right or wrong. When George Bush decided to go to war with Iraq, everybody didn't agree. But George Bush is the commander-in-chief. We are going to stand as one and support his decision, right or wrong. United. Unity is about one plan, one vision, one goal. It's not about what individuals want, what I want, what the my want, what your individual organization want. We move as one. We will win together or we will lose together. When we win, everybody can say, look what we done. If you lose, everybody gonna say, damn, we messed up. This is one of the reasons of why we really don't want black unity. We really don't want to unify so that we can blame folks for failure. Well, look at Farrakhan and Nation of Islam. They failed, they losers. Look at those Comedics. Look at the Hebrew Israelites. Look at the Black Christian Church. So you can sit back on your happy ass and blame others for being a loser. No, we are losers because we did not unify. Develop one plan, one goal, and then you take the power of 40 million plus in this nation and we go for it. I don't think we will lose. I don't believe we will lose. But we will lose. You do your thing, I do my thing. That's not going to work. One plan, one vision, one goal, all or nothing, and you move as one. Unity means everybody, every man, woman, and child, even your dog Spot, all our energy, even our little tiny baby, as soon as they are able, put them on the battlefield. Let them do something. You can win when you're unified. In 1985, Minister Louis Farrakhan had a slogan, unity is more powerful than a nuclear bomb. 1985, 1986, 87, 96, 2006, no unity, no nuclear bomb. The only thing you can brag about is a little success over here, a little success over there, and that's all you're gonna get. And you are going to remain in your condition until your happy ass stop being silly, stop being selfish, and say, hey, let's go into a room, all our leadership, big and small, all our leadership, big and small, go into a room, and you do not come out until you say, this is what we gonna do as a people. We're gonna move as one. Until that happens, your condition is not going to change. Until that happens, you are vulnerable to anything. A virus, another people coming in to your neighborhood and just kick your ass and do whatever the hell they want to do. You're just vulnerable to anything. Because you're scattered. You have no loyalty to your sister. You have no loyalty to your brother. You have no loyalty to your children. You just here. So until you take the first step and show love, real love. I'm not talking about no strings attached. I was talking to General Sarah Sudenseti back in 2009. And I asked Sarah Sudenseti, is he about black unity? And basically he said no. Well, you know, if black unity ride with the black power cartel. Negro, that's not what I asked you. Are you down with our unity? And the simple answer is no. You're looking out for your own personal wants and needs. That was 2009. This is 2020. And Sarah Sudenseti and Sarnetta TV, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, Tariq Nasheed, and the list goes on and on. Umar Johnson. Nobody. They out for themselves. You see no activity to unify the people. They're not interested. So the reason why you see me have no mercy and go hard on these Pan-African, pro-blackity-black, black-first misfits, these sewer rats, these parasites, is because they are no good to us anyway. Because if you have no intent to unify the masses, you are an enemy, you are a detriment, and really need to get the hell out the way. These people are not your brother, they're not your sister, they are parasites. They are no benefit to you. The only thing they want to do is teach you fake ass history, beg you for your money, and keep telling you about the past you never lived. If that's enough to satisfy you, so be it. If that kind of behavior is acceptable by you, so be it. When you come to this channel, when you come to this platform, that behavior is not acceptable. I will compromise my position. If you want me to give Jesus the credit, I don't care. I will say, yep, give Jesus the credit. I do not care as long as the job get done. I really don't care. You want to give Allah the credit? I don't give a damn as long as the job get done. But you want me to give Allah and Jesus and whatever it is credit, and you ain't even done nothing. Get the job done. I don't even care. As long as the job get done, I don't care who get the credit. You can say whoever, whatever. I don't care. As long as the job get done. And the 40 million people, all of them, not the rich, not just the poor, the transgender, transsexual, the interracial, whatever. All of them. The tall, the short, the 40 million, all of them. Put them in a better place in life since we've been here in this wicked ass country. If you are not about real unity, then you are an enemy. Just because they holler black power, black first, RBG, all that dumb stuff, don't mean they give a damn about soul brothers and sisters. Like I told you, they have a questionable agenda, and they're using you to fulfill that agenda like everybody else use us. The Chinese use us, the Arabs use us, the Peckerwood use us, and our own folks use us. How long you gonna tolerate people using you, exploiting you? That behavior is not acceptable here. The first step, if you truly want black unity or soul unity, is you must show love and compassion to the dead. like they do at the funeral home. If you can show love, kindness, and compassion to somebody who is physically dead, why can't you do that for the living? I don't understand that. The dead, the physically dead, cannot respond to your behavior. Whether you treat them bad or good, the dead cannot respond. But a person, even though they are mentally dead, they can respond to your love and your kindness. Hey man, when I was a drug addict, I know I was crazy. Thank you for showing compassion. Thank you for bearing with me. You helped me get in a better place in my life. I was a stripper in the club. That's the only thing I knew to do. But you reached out your hand and showed me, you helped me. I'm in a better place. I'm married now. I got a good husband. I got well-mannered children. Because somebody shown love and compassion for another human being. And in return, they show love and compassion for somebody. It can only get better. But we're not seeing that because we're selfish and we're arrogant and we're bougie niggas. It's all about me. Angel Snub Nub 7 can't tell me nothing. Look at all these books I read. Look how educated I am. I got a master's degree. Plus I read all these Pan-African books. You can't tell me nothing. But look at your condition. Look at our condition. I don't have to argue. I don't have to debate. The condition speaks for itself. You want to begin, and you truly want soul unity, you truly want black unity, then show your people love and compassion. With that said, I thank you for listening. I thought that was a nice topic to talk about to begin a new day. I appreciate those who in the chat room. I appreciate those on YouTube and Facebook. It's an honor. And we can do better. But I want to say this last thing to you and us. Time. I say this all the time. Time waits for no one. You think you have all the time in the world to make the right choices and get yourself together. You don't. In nature, if you don't do things on time, chances are it's going to cost you your life. And that's what we're looking at. And maybe that's a good thing that we lose our lives and become extinct. Maybe that's a good thing. I mean, what benefit do you bring to humanity in your current condition? You offer nothing. You don't produce food, clothing, or shelter. What do you offer? offer. You offer nothing. In your condition, you offer nothing. The only thing we are is we're nothing but a big dog for fleas and ticks to gather on and suck our blood. We're just something for parasites to suck. That's all. So if the only thing you're gonna be is something for somebody to suck on, you might as well be extinct. And after a while, the blood can't last forever. And if a dog get enough fleas and ticks on them, the dog or the cat or the raccoon or the deer, if they get enough teas and fleas on them, these parasites will eventually kill them. And that's what you're looking at. Within the next 50 years, you might not even hear the word black people. And when they talk about African, they're gonna really mean real African folks from the continent, not you. Well, you know, I'm an African born in America. No, it's not gonna be none of that stuff no more. It's not gonna be no Negro and coloreds and all like that. Within 50 years, they could write us out of history, period. The choice is yours. And right now the choice is mine, and I'm gonna have to get out of here. I said what I need to say. Again, thank you for listening. Jot down your comments, subscribe, hit the like button if you wish. When you subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the all, so anytime an upload comes to this channel, you will be notified of all the uploads. Have a nice morning. I appreciate you. Those who come to this platform, you're very special. You gotta be, in order to be able to listen to things that come from my voice. Enjoy your day, be safe. Do the best you can to survive. As always, in parting, I wish us love, peace, and so we are the 5,000.